This short tutorial will demonstrate the case where the designer in the Use Here document designer would like to configure the document to have just one signature available to sign depending on the user choice. If you look into this example, we have two signatures and two checkboxes. The intent of the designer is for the user to choose one checkbox or another based on that either this signature field will be available or that. To do this, first consider that we'll have to make this group checkboxes in a group. So if we'll select one checkbox, you will see that it's already pre-configured with the group name T1. So this is also T1. Second is that we need to make at least one of the signature fields available by default. To do this, select the checkbox and enter the value number 1 in the property value of any checkbox, whatever you want to make default visible. And the next thing is to configure the visibility of the fields. In that example, we have signature field and we have intended date field here. So if you look into the signature field, you will see that it had been already pre-configured with making this field display a date of the signature. The same thing with that signature field. Actually, it does not, so let's quickly configure it. So if I'll select this one, I will, on sign, I want the date to be there. I'll save and save the configuration. So we have this field configured and that field configured to have the dates in those fields. Now we're going to configure the behavior when the user checks this checkbox. What we want to have is that we want those two fields to be visible. So we again go to the behavior, we'll say edit, and then on change on selection, we would like it to show those two fields. As you can see, I selected 2. So we're going to save it and save. The same thing we're going to do here. We're going to go to the behavior and on show, on change, we would like to show those two fields. And this is done. To recoup, we first made these two checkboxes in a single group, T1, T1. Then we made this signature field to appear by default, making this checkbox selected, checked. And then for each checkbox, we configure the visibility of the corresponding controls. And that's how you can configure multiple signature fields to only appear once when the user selects corresponding checkbox. Thank you.